XRP army, all of you men need to recognize this. VanEck, BlackRock, and a few other large establishments, and even one us of a none other than the second largest economy inside the international, are all going all in on cryptocurrency, XRP, Bitcoin, you name it. They're getting concerned in it these days. We have some really incredible bombshell updates. We're going to speak about sincerely the entirety from the economics, a few huge updates we got in oil markets, all the manner right down to cryptocurrency specifically, and what China is doing right now, a good way to probably pressure trillions of greenbacks of quantity in the subsequent 12 months. And so that you're going to want to buckle down due to the fact we're going to communicate about BlackRock and VanEck as properly, who lately were occurring a media campaign talking approximately cryptocurrency. They had such a lot of exciting matters to say. So first and most important, hit that like button so everybody sees this. Now let's talk about the worldwide economics due to the fact oil markets quite an awful lot lead the rest of the sector. And this is what's going on proper now. Oil markets as of this moment are buying and selling like we're in a recession. Oil fees are down some other 7% nowadays and now down 20% over the last 6 months. Despite document high inventory costs and a Fed calling for a tender touchdown, oil markets are crashing. Now, what are the oil markets telling us? And this is virtually critical due to the fact usually oil markets are a leading indicator wherein the financial system is going to be headed inside the destiny. So even as all of the point of interest has been at the Fed, oil markets have been flashing recessionary alerts. Headlines, just like the one underneath, are the brand new norm. EIA trims 2025 oil demand outlook as China offsets worldwide profits. And the reality is that international oil demand has cratered, especially in China. 2 weeks ago, the IEA cut their 2024 call for growth forecast once more, and the IEA stated international oil demand would upward push through 40,000 less barrels in line with day than anticipated in 2024. And intake dropped by means of 500,000 BPDR over 12 months in August, a fourth consecutive month of decline. And at the same time as extra premiums haven't just been the most effective issue protecting oil charges better, ability Israeli assault on Israeli oil centers have been the communicator of the month. On Friday, an Israeli assault did now knock gold oil facilities, and the battle danger premium is being priced out now. And on Friday, of course, this alert becomes set by way of them, and that they mention that this will cross down. And that is manifestly truly essential for some of reasons. What does this all to do with XRP, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, any of that? And the quick solution is the whole thing, because if you take a look at each unmarried ancient bull run and bear run, the oil marketplace pretty lots leads those runs by way of about 6 months roughly. So if we are, when you consider that the oil market has been seeing a decline and it is somewhere in that 6-month period, there can be trouble within the water for cryptocurrency. So we are going to talk a touch bit more about that. But first, let's communicate approximately the bullish stuff, because there is a variety of great news going on right now. Number one, Hong Kong is pronouncing they may problem greater crypto alternate licenses through the cease of 2024. Now, Hong Kong is essentially now trying to end up a crypto hub of the arena. And that is a huge multi-trillion greenback economic system in just Hong Kong by myself. And so if they're going to make this more on hand to just the public there, who's in desperate need of ultra-modern funding magnificence, there's going to be a ton new Bitcoin, XRP, Solana traders coming into the works here, men. This is without a doubt appropriate for the general crypto market. This by myself is trillions of greenbacks in capacity, just extent coming into cryptocurrency. If you didn't understand, China's important asset class is actual property, but actual property right now isn't an excellent investment in China because their financial system is, or their population instead, isn't always growing. Their financial system is skyrocketing, however. Frankly, their population goes down, so it is no longer like they want to construct new houses for humans to move into, because their population is without a doubt collapsing proper now. And so what is going to manifest is the Chinese financial system and Chinese investors, they are going to start looking for new asset instructions. And I trust cryptocurrency is going to be at the leading edge of what they are going to look at due to the fact many people in China do not consider Xi Jinping's totalitarian control. And so cryptocurrency offers them a method to Xi Jinping's Chinese yuan and of direction the rest of what's going on there. While Xi Jinping might not understand this proper now, this is genuinely going to be, in my factor view, the manner that matters may be going very quickly. Now, I additionally want to show that VanEck and BlackRock both have been issuing a number of extraordinarily bullish statements approximately cryptocurrency. And so I want to begin via gambling this clip right here, as it's surely truly cool to look at those massive establishments that by no means could have pointed out cryptocurrency 2 years in the past are actually extremely bullish. Listen up. We have a model that assumes that by 2050, that is very long time, that Bitcoin will become a reserve asset. It truly is utilized in global change and held by means of global imperative banks at a totally modest 2% weight. And in that version, we arrive at a $3 million rate target for Bitcoin. Now, that sounds intense. However, this is a 16% compound annual growth charge for a couple many years. That's now not absolutely that excessive. So into the thousands and thousands over the medium time period is a high conviction call. $3 million per Bitcoin. He's essentially announcing all large hedge price range like VanEck and BlackRock and a lot of these different guys. Quickly, Bitcoin is simply going to be part of their portfolio. It's going to keep key compromise maybe someplace around 5, 6, 7%, depending on their challenge tolerance. And if anybody does that globally, internationally, well, yeah, Bitcoin is absolutely, it's going to hit $3 million consistent with coin. So it's quite loopy. I suggest that is something that may manifest without problems in the subsequent decade proper. The next 10 years, this is something we can anticipate to occur. And this is VanEck announcing this. Okay. So it truly is glaringly a pretty huge deal. However, we are also seeing BlackRock purchase unbelievable quantities of Bitcoin proper now, guys. Absolutely insane. BlackRock simply sold $292 billion well worth of Bitcoin just now. They now have over 400,000 Bitcoin, guys. Absolutely insane. And so for this reason, inside the quick time period, I virtually do believe that we're going to be seeing a few actually insane numbers. And so I need to reveal you guys this proper right here. Okay, I assume that Bitcoin right now, if you have a look at the stochastic RSI, is truly a killer funding possibility on a protracted exchange. Same aspect with XRP proper now as well. If we have a look at XRP, what we also can see is that it's also oversold, and it's precisely why I bought XRP right here. And I'm telling you guys, even right now, when XRP is at 51 cents, in my point of view, is a relatively great opportunity to buy this coin. It just were given a moderate correction, 0.29% at the day. Bitcoin surely has gone up these days. But Ethereum is likewise a brilliant possibility in my point of view. So whether you want to pass along on Ethereum, Bitcoin or XRP now could be the time to do it. And if you use my link down underneath, you may get $100 greater just for signing on and trading. And in case you're already a Margarix member of mine, you're going to be entered into our buying and selling competition that we've ongoing. And if you're a brand new user too, you'll be entered into this buying and selling opposition and examine the size of this fee. It's already over $10. 000, and also you men have been killing it, so in case you want to get part of this charge, we'll just join up and begin buying and selling due to the fact you have a confined time and opportunity proper now as a way to start buying and selling and making a few notable profits at the possibility that we've in the market proper now. In my private opinion, I think this is like one of the pleasant times to get in proper now at this moment. Now, if you need all of my indicators, join my Discord also down under. However, yeah, sign on to Margex, get into the Discord, make sure you have all that information due to the fact people are profiting off of that large time. Now, I need to expose you guys this is properly due to the fact BlackRock's additionally been on their press run, and they've been saying a few quite loopy stuff as properly, also speaking approximately cryptocurrency. So concentrate up, men. That is virtually cool stuff. So I do accept as true with the role of crypto is it is digitizing gold in many ways. It's instead of making an investment in gold as a hedge against inflation, a hedge against the arduous issues of any individual USA or the devaluation of your foreign money of whatever USA you're in, let's be clear, Bitcoin is an international asset. It's no longer primarily based on any